one sheet, we would just at the same kind of precision. We could actually see one sheet out of a billion.
So even if it isn't perfect anti-gravity, even if it's just
A billionth of normal gravity.
1 billionth of gravity that can change it, we would see that.
To perfect the vacuum that's so crucial to its accuracy, it has to warm up overnight. And when they come back in the morning, the guys get an idea of just how impressive it really is.
So during the night, did you record anything out of the normal?
Yeah, I would say that I could just be either in the Bay Area here or what, but the data were pretty noisy for what we expected. It's possible that we had little micro earthquakes.
Apparently there was an earthquake this morning, and I think that correlates to some of the noise we saw this morning.
The meter not only mapped the effect of local earthquake activity on gravity, it detected tidal fluctuations caused by the passage of the moon.
So your instrument's sensitive enough to measure, the moon passing overhead, but what about some sort of real-world example?
In the University of Colorado, where this machine was developed with Professor James Fowler, we would see something weird every weekend. The gravity would change every weekend, and we struggled to figure out what that was. And we eventually found out that it was the football stadium was filling up with students. And that would make the gravity, in that case, go down because the students were above us, and we were in a basement. And then when they left, the gravity would go back up, and that would happen, a little bump right during the football game.
It's so crazy.
So it should be able to detect an actual anti-gravity field.
Okay, there's no effect on the gravity here.
Hey, Bob. You've witnessed the top levitate, but we've recorded absolutely no modification in gravity.
That's because the gravity detector is not sensitive to magnetism, and it's magnetism that's holding up your top.
That's one device down. Up next for Judgment Day is the lifter. Cary, Grant, and Torrey and a trio of top physicists have busted the spinning top as an anti-gravity device.
Okay, there's no effect on the gravity meter.
Now it's time to get the final word on the lifter.
Okay, now you can smell the ozone, and you can be careful. Yeah, don't get too close. But you can feel the wind coming off. So it's definitely thrust.
That's the theory. But with the lifter levitating right below the meter, the gravity graph is unmoved.
Remember this morning was 979, 982, 924.
Yes?
979, 982, 912.
So it's 12 parts per billion, and that's within the noise of us all walking around. That's a pretty normal noise level.
Do any of our resident physicists have any theories on what's actually happening here if it's not modifying gravity?
It's doing the same thing a wing does. It's throwing air down.
So how is it throwing air down?
It's probably ionizing it at the wire, so it's got an electrical charge in it, and then attracting it down toward that big aluminum foil plate. And once it's moving, it continues on past it.
So basically, the lifter is grounded.
That gravitometer was amazing.
It was pretty mind-blowing how accurate that device was. Yeah, busted the lifter, but where do we go from here? I do have one more device that I found, but you can't really test it with traditional science. It's the Hamel generator, and apparently this guy was abducted by aliens. They showed him around their ship, and from seeing that, he came up with the designs for this generator.
Well, if anybody's already solved anti-gravity, it's definitely the aliens.
Okay, well, the Mythbusters have tested crazy claims before.
Merry Christmas to
Merry
us all.
Christmas to us all.
And they've come across stranger ingredient lists in their time.
3 jade balls.
A roll of aluminum and 1,000 magnets.
Yep.
But why are they taking this one seriously?
The reason why we're taking it seriously is because he has very specific designs.
Designs are good. So how does this alien technology work? Supposedly, the perfectly balanced cones wobble within the constraints of a magnetic field. And it's this dynamic equilibrium that generates an electrogravitational field, and that causes the alien ship to lose its connection with gravity.
I really wish the aliens were here to show me how to build this thing.
With aliens in short supply, Grant and Cary will have to do. And Grant gets the all-important bearings rigged at